Welcome guys, back to the channel. Today we will be talking about 3 days of testing over in Sepang. Or whatever you call it, Mr. Soulcat.
I don't actually know myself, so...
I constantly get things wrong. On the screen, we're showing Marc Marquez with the new wing. Which is quite interesting actually, this new wing. We'll just look at some of these articles that we've seen on autosport.com. We'll see that Marquez doesn't consider the wing to give him pace. In the short run, it gives him enough sort of cornering and everything, but on the long runs, down the big straights, it's lacking. Big time, and it shows in the timing sheets with him. So, Ted, can you give your opinion on are these wings any good?
Ah, 1 second, I've got pins and needles. How do I get pins and needles?
Just keep hitting your leg.
Oh god, that feels weird.
Yeah. Anyway.
The wings, I've not seen the wings, so I can't really say, but by the sounds of it, too much downforce.
Yeah, they're only right, on the Hondas. They kind of need the wings because they are using the Fireblazer that we used at the TT.
Yeah, which is
holy shit! We need to run for the fucking bastard hill.
Hopefully they've sorted it out, because the one for the TT was a... what do you call it?
SP2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the SP2, but it was... they had a problem with it, that's why McGuinness broke his back.
Yes.
And with, McGuinness breaking his back, hopefully they've actually sorted out what was wrong. I can't remember what was wrong. I just know that they had...
something broke on the suspension at the back. It just rocketed
I thought also the flyby throttle wire snapped as well and jammed open, so we couldn't slow down either. A few things went wrong.
So
but
Marquez has been saying it reduces the wheelies and brake stability. It helped with. So it's alright for braking and alright for not fucking getting you still in a wheelie, but not very good for keeping your speed.
So there's 2 ways.
You can look at this 2 ways, let's be honest. There's the way that Marquez might run it is if it's like a really technical short burst straight and not have the wings on them and not have them for the rest of the season.
Most likely. Yeah, again, what has got a small straight? I'm sure that pretty much all of them are at least a mile straight.
We are talking about fucking Fireblade here. A short straight could be a fucking mile. It's not like a fucking Yamaha. You come out recorded, it's like a long fucking run.
Yeah.
And we go into the first... So that happened towards the end of the first day. And we have a look at the opening day timesheets. Pedrosa finished on top with a blistering time over Dovi, then Lorenzo. Interesting. Pedruzzi on another Ducati. Miller on the Honda. Then it's down to Rossi in 6th, Marquez in 7th, Zarco 8th, Crutchlow in 9th, and Paul Espargaro in 10th. Which is interesting. Isn't he on the KTM?
Yes.
And he's up into 10th on the first day.
The KTM seems like it's going to be.
Have we lost him? We say we haven't lost him. Oh, we probably lost him. So let's have a look. So the Honda with Pedrosa. Looks good. Crutchlow down in 9th. Doesn't look very good for the Brit. Rossi. Okay in 6th. Possible. Can make something out of that after the first day. Miller. Amazing. Getting up into 5th. Marquez in 7th. Not had a good day, but it's his first day of testing that. Zarco 8th. Very good day for him. Pedrucci up into 4th. Oof. On that second Gigatti, let's be honest. Second hand. So, very good times in the first day. Everyone had a shot to be in the top 10. And we go into the second day of testing where Yamaha brought out the wonderful new fucking wings. They had 3 in total on today's testing. They all looked disgusting and stupid. And I hate the tour steam as well. So, the fantastic enter day 2 from the MotoGP. Vinales on top from Rossi. From Crutchlow on the lovely Honda. Lorenzo down in 4th, he already dropped down a place. Miller in 5th. Zarco up into 6th. Marquez remains 7th. Dovi in 8th. Pedrucci goes from 4th to 9th. And Unone comes up into 10th place. Very good end to the day, that. To be top spot after day 2 was unbelievable. The amount of times they were going in. Fucking records. This is going to be a fantastic 2018 season. They can keep up from the testing. Let's hope that they don't disappoint this year. But they've got the wings. They just can't go overboard with them. So, yeah, it's going to hopefully get some good racing. But day 2, it's starting to show that Yamaha are getting stronger as the testing goes on. Honda somehow
Not so much.
are not doing anything very good.
Give it till about 4 races in.
And it looks like Gigatti are going to be, from the start of the season, going for it. Lorenzo in 4th after day 2. He was in, I believe, 2nd. Then Vinales, Rossi, and Crutchlow crossed the line. Yeah. That was fun. Fun end of the day. So, the fastest Honda on day 1 was Pedrosa. On day 2 was Crutchlow. What's your opinion there, Harry?
We might get to see Pedrosa on the podium winning if he's this good. And then Marquez is just going to tame the bike and just dominate. He can tame a bike so well.
It's going to take the entire strength of Marquez to do this.
Which he will do and then just be like, oh right, I've done it. Okay.
He's got the chance to beat the MotoGP record for consecutive titles this year.
Yep.
This is going to be a year he has to win to be in the record books.
There's one thing what I do find funny with, not like Marquez, just people in general. Like, okay, granted you like your bikes, but it's when people say, oh yeah, Honda's so shit. You know, the racing ones.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, if they're so shit, why are they winning the GP? Why do they win the TT? You know, it's all stuff like that.
It's not
It's just
all
like,
about. This is the thing. It's not all about the bike in general. It's about what the rider can get out of the bike.
yeah. But then you've also got on top of that the what do we call it? The reliability as well.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Then,
Fucking
but
hate this
who
shit.
knows that we might have had this year been talking about the wacky herd fella from Italy, Marco Simoncelli. He could have been winning the championships as well
Yeah, we could have.
before his horror crash. He was set. Let's be honest. He was set to win a championship.
Yeah.
But haven't you noticed since that accident happened, Rossi got slower?
No, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, after that race, he literally slowed down that fucking much. Because he moved to Ducati after that season, I believe. And he went slow as fuck. Right, on to day 3. Here's how the timing sheets reflected. Lorenzo with an unbelievable time, might we add. Apparently that is a track record he set. Then Pedrosa in second, Crutchlow in third, Dovi in fourth. Not bad for Dovi, that. Miller in fifth. He's going to have a very strong season. Rins in sixth, Marquez down in seventh, Rossi in eighth, Zarco ninth, and Petrucci in 10th. Okay. No Vinales in 2 days. Out of the 3 though in the top 10. That's kind of worrying. He's just signed a 2-year extension contract. He's the future of Yamaha. And he's not in the top 10 for 2 days out of the 3 testing. And Rossi is. It's worrying if you're a Yamaha fan. It's also worrying if you're a Honda fan with what's happening with Marquez.
Yeah, we like the person, but if they don't win a race, unlike football where they go, oh, we should have won that. If our team lose, our team lose. That's it.
We got Petrosa, but how long's he gonna last? Marquez is the future first rider. He might currently be the fucking first rider with his contracts now. But Petrosa won't be sticking around much longer, you can tell. Because he's staying on now. How many championships he's won? 1 or 2? I think he's only won 1 championship.
No.
I don't think he'll be sticking around. Because he is getting on like fucking Rossi's getting on. Lorenzo.
Well, we'll have to see.
Dovi and Lorenzo make a fucking formidable team, I must admit, on that Ducati. Especially with Casey Solis testing it. That's just going to be a beast of a bike in the next couple of years.
Thing is, they had this issue when... What do you call it was there? Rossi.
Rossi had the issue of he thought he was the better rider for the bike. He didn't think the bike was any good. But when he went... Yeah, that's part of the thingy. the bike wasn't the best, but they were going through the transition with the tyres, and Rossi had just seen his friend get killed. So, he's going to be obviously slower. He did, over a few of the seasons, show a bit of glimmer from his previous, but hasn't really brought back his form yet. Whilst Case sort of knows how to stop a bleeding Gigatti.
Yeah, but also what I find with a Ducati is there's hardly anything you can do with it. It's all you've got to adapt to the bike, which I don't
It's
like.
the Italian way.
Yeah, I don't like that. The bike should be able to be adapted to sort of your riding style, not to you've got to adapt to the bike.
Well, all you have to do is look at what's been happening in the way people ride the bike as well. It went from a more traditional upright position now to being completely off the bike, near of gripping your entire body on the floor. Times are changing.
Yeah.
But you got Zarco, Petrucci, Rins and Miller. For very young riders, all in the top 10. These young riders coming through are really good. Rossi really has
don't get me
competition.
wrong.
These older riders ain't.
See, this is the thing, Rossi. Like, I think the older riders, you know, the ones before all this technology come through.
Yes.
Fuck off, remote. They are the ones who can ride it because it wasn't any of this technology.
They've
it
had
was
to adapt
solely
it for the
the
modern
rider.
name. They've had to adapt to the modern times, the older riders.
Which makes it not harder for them, just makes it more. How would you say it? Makes them more a better rider because they don't have all this like different layers of technology to tell them where they're going wrong. Don't get me wrong, Marquez is good and he could probably give a lot of people a run for the money.
Yeah. Just having a look at the wings on the test bike. That carbon brake was nice, but I don't like a carbon brake disc. I know it's good for wet weather when you're racing and that, but I don't think it would work good in a more street type of way, especially on the Isle of Man. Also, these wings, yeah, it might keep the front wheel down, but they make the bike just look ugly. And like you got fucking furring handguards, but without the fucking front. So, it's done and all, having these wings so your tyres down on the floor, even though your bleeding traction control should be doing that.
I've noticed the traction on them doesn't always seem to work.
Well, I really do like that helmet. Something about neon orange with me. It just looks very nice.
I thought it was neon green for you.
No, orange. If I could have an orange bike, I would. Maybe it's because I could be seen then.
even with that, you won't be seeing. I remember one time I was doing my CBT for the second time, I think, or first. It was
Anyway.
one or the other. And this guy had a luminous orange bike. And he turned around and said he went on a roundabout,
Yeah.
going round the roundabout, and this woman rides over his bike.
Okay.
And she said, "I didn't see you." An luminous orange bike.
Right. There's one thing I've noticed about the Honda bike that might be a bit sketchy that I don't think other bike companies have. The traction control wire is still in the place where Marquez cut it on, I believe, Pedrosa's bike at Aragon many years ago now. On his first season, he cut the traction control, meaning when Pedrosa was putting the finger power, he just slipped out and broke some. I think he broke his collarbone again. So yeah, but they've not sorted that out, or that's positioned. Which is a bit sketchy if you're that close going around a corner. But these test days are a good indication to us two of what's going to happen in this season. Marquez could struggle, Rossi could thrive. You could see Vinales win every race. Who knows? Well, our indication is the Gigattis are going to have a good run this year.
Most likely.
I'm predicting, which I don't want to be held against me, that Marquez might win it on the last race of the season. Might. From, I believe, Lorenzo might just sneak in at second place. From Rossi, from Vinales, from Dovi. The Constructors' Championship, I think Yamaha might pick that up if Rossi doesn't crash again and Vinales can pick up good points. Honda's second because they have a good balance there from Gigatti. Lower down the spectrum, I think that KTM might do well this year, pick up a few points, but it's where are all these contracts going to go? That's the question.
Fucking hell.
We've got all these smaller teams that have contracts with riders, but they're probably going to get rid of a lot of riders. Who's going to be taking the place? Who knows? All we can say is we're going to really enjoy watching this season. So, peace out, guys. Say goodbye, Soulcat.
Goodbye.